Let's meet your home team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Price outside. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
The 17-footer goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
The shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside Banks, 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Parker looking over the floor. Outside Banks. From deep. That shot misses. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Parker. Offline with the baseline jumper. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
From the arc. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, let's get something on the board. Come on and get loud for your Breakers next crew.
The 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
And the home team has possession. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Banks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Weems. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
First team foul. At the line for one, number 25.
.106 left here in the first quarter. Now Bailey. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside Banks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bailey with the ball. And the layup falls.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. They're up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Bailey out there with White. Then there's Price. And it's Coleman in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Yeah, we have a dancer. Ah, come on, sit down. Bring those moves.
It's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
For 3. That shot off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bailey. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
The unbelievable.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Bailey. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. Now here's Price, still without a basket. Drains the 19-footer. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's time for an injury report.
We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, and that's huge. Obviously, things not bad enough that it's going to be a long-term absence. His return to the floor we expect sooner rather than later. That's huge for this group.
Now here's Parker. Over Bailey. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
To the left wing, from past the arc. Nailed from 3-point land. He's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's stolen by Bailey.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Good on the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. Here's Price. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Price has got his 2nd basket of the game. A minute 20 left here in the second. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Both teams making some changes here. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. He's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Covered by Parker. To the paint. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Outside Banks. Stripped it away. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Good work there as it goes. Price has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Parker outside. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Banks.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
From downtown. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. So do you guys agree with what we're seeing here?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but some teams are ranked way too low.
Like who? Who do you think should be higher, Shaq? Who?
And spoil the surprise when they make the finals? No way, I'm keeping it G14 classification.
So I guess that means we're going to have to wait and see. Thanks, fellas. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the visiting team.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 3.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
They set the pick. That 3 off the mark. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Price outside. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Banks. Nothing on the board. Out to Parker. Fires the 3. That shot off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
There's the pick. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Check out the stats for Parker. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now here's Parker. Hasn't made one yet. target with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one's good. Price.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
There's the screen. This one for three, and no good. Gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Parker. The baseline J off the mark. In offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's up a three. And that one is off.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Being a hot 57% from the field in the third. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. It's t-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Misses the baby hook.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Three-pointer. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. There's the triple. No good. Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Out to the wing. Price looking it over. No good from outside. Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They set the pick to the right side, launches it, and the basket by Bailey.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Bailey with the ball, covered by Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit the corner 3. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Here's Bailey, covered by Parker. Pass to Weems. Takes the 3. The shot missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here is Parker. Outside Banks. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Parker. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half. Price
outside for 3. Doesn't get that one. Gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Down it goes for 3.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
No good, unable to end this run. Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Parker outside. Outside Banks, 6 to shoot. Launches it, and down goes the 3.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Can't get it to go.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Parker outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Dancing machine. He's a dancing machine. Nice try. It's all good. Hey, you're on the big screen.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. There's the pick. Fires the 3. That one misses. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and right time and right place defending there. Price outside. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the unlikely 3 will not fall.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Got it to go. Trailing by 10. Visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Jay, we all know what you bring on defense, but offensively, you were having a night. What led to your success on that end?
was just playing throughout our offense. The ball was finding me in the right spots, and I was able to capitalize. But like I said, the ball was moving, and we were just able to knock down some shots.
No doubt about it. Thanks, Jay.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present our player of the game.